Hey guys, how are you? Let me try to position my camera a little bit. How's everybody going? How's it going? Where are you from? Comment and let me know where you're from. Hello. We got some people coming on now. Yay. I'm always amazed at how technology works. So, if you don't know me, I'm Julie Samaco, owner of Southern Charm Wreaths. We make and teach the art of floral design and wreath making. I run my business out of the garage of my home, and I am self-employed. Okay, so I have been doing this full time for 12 years. I got started when I wanted really pretty things for my home, but I couldn't afford them because we were a single income family. Then my husband lost his job and I needed to get go back to work because I was a stay-at-home mom and I needed to go back to work and fast. Even though I have been like I had my business and I was trying to start it um, and get it going. So I was learning all about Facebook and social media and how to market. I never really was running my business like a business. It was more like a hobby to feed my ribbon addiction. Has anybody else got started like that? So you get started trying to make for your own home. Um, and I don't know, that's just how I got started. Well, long story short, nobody wanted to hire me, even though I was rock star. At least I thought I was. I mean, I knew a lot. I had taught myself a lot. I've taught myself pretty much everything when it comes to the business aspect of it, to the floral stuff of it. I don't know. I'm just a compulsive learner, I guess. But anyway, long story short, I'm a God girl, so I was really praying, like, what are we going to do? We don't have any income coming in, and what should I do? And I got the message that I should go all in to my wreath business. All right, so go all into my wreath business. And I'm like, told my husband, Mike, I'm like, you're not gonna believe this, but I'm really thinking I need to go all in. And he's like, well, let's do it. And so in 2011, I wrote an ebook, Learn Deco Mesh Wreath Design. We still sell copies of that today. But during that time, there was really no one teaching that. And people were making deco mesh wreaths then, but nobody was teaching it. I think I could go on YouTube and find 5 videos, and that's it. And so that's when I started teaching um, online, 2011. So that's how long it's been. I have been teaching online. I have sold thousands of that book. I have taught hundreds of thousands of people the art of wreath making on my blog, on my website. We've had various tutorials that are like one-offs, how to make a spring wreath, how to make a Christmas wreath, how to make a Valentine's wreath. So we've done little one-off videos like that we have, sold to the masses. And then it dawned on me that there are a lot of people who just want more. They want more, like the why. Like the why do you put the flowers there? Well, why did you choose that color? Well, why do we put the greenery on then? And why? Instead of watch me make something and go duplicate it. Does that make sense? I feel like when you know the why of why you're choosing your colors and your flowers and why you place things the way you place them and what is the reasoning behind all of that, you're able to gain confidence in yourself. You're able to duplicate it without copying it. I feel very strongly about that education. I don't know if you, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you here have seen me do tutorials on my Facebook page. If you're watching on YouTube, you've seen me on my website. I am not the chatty Cathy. I am not the one, let's entertain you. That's just not my style. My style is education. Um, I just really feel very compassionate about teaching you to be as successful as you can be from home. I'm from home. I'm at home. I learned at home. I learned in my garage. I actually started on my kitchen table, a little corner of my kitchen table that grew to the whole table. And then we had to move it whenever guests came over, we had to move all the stuff. Well, then I moved into a little corner of the garage. And as my business grew, I started getting more and more of the garage. And before I knew it, I was taking over the whole 2-car garage. And then we were renting out warehouse space. And so it has grown and scaled. But it all started with the education of it. And I'm drawn to educating myself so that I can be the best person that I can be. And I really feel very compassionate about teaching that for you. So if you capture a video of me and you see that I'm very intense and not really replying to your questions or not necessarily your questions, but your comments of what you've done that day, or what's going on in the world. It's because not that I don't care. I definitely obviously care. It's just that I am engrossed in the teaching aspect of it. And I really want to concentrate on you coming away from that video and going, I can do this. I can do this. Y'all, if I feel like if I can do it self-taught, you can do it. And a lot of people will say, well, you were born with that. I do believe we are all born with some talent, obviously. But it's not that I was born, knowing how to do all of that. You're not born knowing any of that. You're born with a desire to craft, a desire that I think I can make that. That is what you're born with. Everything else is a skill that you've got to learn and practice. It's like baking. Okay, I think of it as like baking. You all when I some of you could care less about baking, but when I was growing up, I remember around 12 or 13, I was like, I want to start making things in the kitchen. I want to start, baking and everything. Well, I mean, I wanted to do it. I had a desire to do it. uh, the first attempts were not that great, because I had to practice. I had to learn from my mistakes. I had to keep practicing, right? So I just feel like that no matter what you want to do, painting, marathon, gardening, baking, you already have that desire, that talent inside of you that you're born with, that passion. You just need to practice and get better skilled at it. You need to just keep trying different things and learning. So that's what I did for 12, more than 12 years. I started my business 12 years ago. So even before then, I was making for my home, and I was learning the hard way, trial and error, trial and error. So now in my Wreath Making of the Month Club, I have streamlined the process. I teach I don't, we don't go through all the mistakes I've made. I want to fast track anybody that's in the group um, or watches my videos. I want to fast track you so that you know what to do and have the confidence now in order to duplicate things at your own home. And I don't mean copy me. I don't mean copy me. Now, if you want to copy me, I have no problem with that. So the Wreath of the Month Club members definitely have the copyright to all of the designs that they learned from me in order to duplicate the exact same thing if they want to, and sell it at their craft shows, sell it at their craft fairs. A lot of people won't do that. A lot of professional designers will not give you the rights to the design. I don't have a problem with it at all because I feel like, the more you do, listen, the more you do, the more confidence you're going to have. Eventually, you're going to start reaching outside of that copying stage. Eventually, you're going to start creating and building for your own self. Your own design style will come out, right? So a lot of people that you have seen maybe on Pinterest or Facebook or whatever, they really start with the fundamentals, which is in the Wreath of the Month Club, and then they develop their own style, which I think is amazing. I don't think that there is so many rules per se for designing, but there are some laws that will ensure that your designs look as natural and real as possible. So if you're wondering, like, what is Wreath of the Month Club? What are you even talking about? So Wreath of the Month Club is an exclusive online community of members where we teach the art of wreath making and flower design. We'll go through things like color theory, scale, um, flower placement, all of the things, line, all of the things that's important in a design to ensure that your designs that you create look professional. We do trees. We talk about Christmas trees. We teach wreath making. Obviously, we teach flower designing. We do swags, garlands. I mean, I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. We literally anything that you walk into your home and you want to decorate for the holidays or seasons. That's what we teach. We have over 300 training videos in the portal right now that all of the members have access to. It's easily categorized so that you can click on Christmas and all of the Christmas designs come up, or you click on fall, or you click on swags, or you click on arrangements. They're all categorized for easy access so that you can find them and get exactly what you need. We even have them categorized as, type in sunflower or snowman, and all of those designs will come up as well. So they're easily categorized. But the most important thing, I mean, all of that is great. And I really do teach everything there is to know. I don't hold anything back. I even like tell you what the SKU number is and where I went to get the products in order to make the exact same thing. Um, I think all of that is great, right? You're going to learn so much. You learn from the comfort of your home in your pajamas at your own time. You don't have to be live when I'm live. You can go back and watch the replays. I told you there's over 300 there videos in the portal now. You can, if we do a video, so we're going to do a video tonight actually making this. We're going to be turning this planter into something that we decorate our front porch with. Um, if you can't join tonight, don't worry. You can watch it tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday after church or whenever. So you can watch your videos anytime you want to. But the most important thing I think is the community of loving and caring uh, members that we have. They're just so supportive of each other. They go to bat for each other. So yesterday we had somebody who posted in the group that, somebody left some bad comments on their Facebook page. Well, I'm telling you what, the whole group just like rallied up and went to her Facebook page and started giving her all of the kudos and saying how horrible, the comments were, that you shouldn't be talking negatively about somebody's design work. And so they were really just so supportive. We have prayer requests in our group. It's just a lot deeper than flowers and ribbon. Does that make sense? It's a lot deeper than that. Our Wreath of the Month Club group is open to new members right now. We close the group tomorrow, and that way we are able to really help the people that are new into the group on, where to find things. How to get started, how to use the portal, what is the systems, where to find the calendar of events, and things like that. So we really try to open it up just for a week and get new members in so that we can onboard everyone at the same time so that they are as most successful as possible. Because I get a lot of questions like, well, why do you close the group? And that's it. Because I need to make sure that people who are committed to doing this, that they get the best customer service from us and our team as possible. And that's why we do that. Um, if you were a beginner maker, we welcome you with open arms. I go slow. I mean, literally, I really go slow. I talk about every little aspect from where I got the supplies, why I chose the color, why is it important to develop your line, why is it important to have dimension, and why is it important to have texture, and how am I doing that with each project that we're doing. If you can't find the exact supplies, I give you the flower head sizes. This is the length that we're coming out from the side of the wreath. I mean, everything is very detailed so that you can be confident, go in and find in the supplies yourself if that's what you choose to do, and be able to duplicate it at home. So if you are a beginner maker, I welcome you. We have a place for you. If you are somebody who has been doing this for a while and you like wreath making and you do it occasionally, but you're ready to up your game a little bit or learn a little bit more about the craft, or maybe you want to learn about new products that you've never heard of, we have a place for you too. So we go through all of that as well. If you are an Etsy shop owner, or maybe you're selling at craft shows, or you want to sell at craft shows or Etsy shop, and you're just ready to up your game to be a little bit more professional, we have a place for you there too. We've got some beginner business information in there. We've got my Etsy handbook in there, how to do, we've got Pinterest 101, Facebook 101. I mean, we've got some very basic business stuff in there for you as well. So if you are trying to start this as a business, or you already have it as a business and you're just ready to up your skills in your game and the products that you're offering, we have a place for you too. So it is really a great group for no matter what level you're at in your wreath making journey. I do have a few questions that people have been asking me, and I thought I would go through with them. I was going to tape it up and read them, but then I thought, well, forget that. It's too hot here. It's just pulling off. So I'm going to go ahead and read some of these questions off, or answer these questions that I've seen. And if you have any questions here, make sure to ask them and I'll come back and answer them. Now, one of the things people ask me all the time is, well, number one is, how much does it cost? Not gonna lie, everybody's like, well, how much does it cost? So the cost is $27 a month. It's recurring renewal. It's like Netflix. You join and the next month it's 27, the next month it's 27. You cancel at any time. All right. So you can cancel at any time, no contracts. Y'all, that is 90 cents a day. That is literally less than a cup of coffee every day to invest in yourself and to invest in your passion of crafting and making. I don't think that's a lot, considering we give 5 to 8 training videos a month. I'm in there answering your questions. People post their pictures of their wreaths and ask me for feedback, and I literally screenshot it and circle and tell them where to move things. So I'm literally like critiquing only because they ask. And believe me, it's hard to do because everybody's project is a work of art. But if they ask, I will critique their projects so that they can understand, well, let's just move that flower over here because we need the balance from this thing. Or, your bow is a little bit too far down, or your sign is good, but let's just rotate the wreath this way so that we can read the sign. It's, we're reading upside down or sideways. And so we critique that. So you get a lot of value. You get the community of, and if I can't answer questions, we got a lot of people in the group who have been with me since 2016 when I started the group. They have been with me for a long time, and they should be teaching themselves, half of them. But so they are very knowledgeable and well as well. So we've got a huge community of over 2,000 in the group right now who are there to help and support you and lift you up and guide you. If for some reason I don't see your question, but most of the questions I see, everybody who tags me, I go back and answer. Now, so that's what the cost is. So literally less than a cup of coffee a day. Do you get a kit? That's another question that everybody asks. Do we get a kit, or to duplicate the exact thing? The short answer of that is maybe. I don't sell kits. I don't sell ribbon. I don't sell crafts. I don't sell, wreaths. I don't sell the greenery. This is the only thing I have around me, so I keep picking it up. I don't sell that at our company. I just do the educational part. But I do partner with other online shops who will put together kits and bundles for our group. Now, in the past, it had been one featured kit is, we're going to be partnering with Trendy Tree. If you haven't gone to Trendy Tree online, you should. We partner with Trendy Tree, and they put together the kit for us that I pick out. Like, I go to Dallas Market Center with them, and I'm like, this is the kit I want to make. And then they make sure it happens, and they're able to ship it to us. That's what's been in years past. That training video is professionally recorded and edited with closed captions. so that you have that to download and keep with you, even after you quit the group. Okay, so you do have that monthly featured training tutorial that you can download and keep and take with you, even after you quit or cancel. So we do have that. Now, we do have also, if you haven't heard, there is a supply chain issue with just about everything from, to electronics to even like silk flowers and ribbon. So we're really pivoting the way we do things right now. We are able to, like, we were able to give a kit this month, and we're going to be able to give a kit next month. Now, it's not a kit that is available for 100% of the group. Okay. So we do sell out, but remember, I show you exactly why and how I chose all of the elements in there, and we give substitutions. So if they run out at Trendy Tree, I send you to these other companies that I partner with that have the exact same thing, okay? Or I'll say this will substitute well for this bush of greenery, because it's the same coloring, or it's the same length, or it's the same texture, okay? So I do help you to find any of those things that you want to substitute with in order to duplicate the exact item that we're or project that we're making. But remember, my goal is to get you to be the confident maker so that you can think for yourself, that you can go home, go to the craft store, or go home and make something from scratch and look at it and go, well, wow. And your neighbors are going to go, hey, can I buy that from you? Hey, can I pay you to make me one? That's what happened with me. So your neighbors will start to buy from you, but I want you to be at that place. I want you to be very confident, and there is just so much pride when you make something from your hands, isn't there? It's just a very you just have so much pride, and to build confidence in a skill. I mean, it's helped me through my depression. Um, it's helped me through, I've used crafting to cope with family and life issues. I've mourned parents with my crafting. I mean, even I lost phew, I lost my pet. For the first time I've ever lost a pet was this month. And all I could think of is, my depression wants to kick in and be in the bed and not come out. um, but I just found myself in the craft room making, just crafting and crying, crafting and crying. So for me, crafting and making wreaths has been a way for me to cope with loneliness, depression, a way for me to get over. I mean, I'm going to be honest, we have arguments with our spouses, I mean, we get into an argument, I just come in here and like crafting and cool off, and it's not as bad as you think it is, and financial struggles we've dealt with. It's just been a way for me to cope personally, and I use it as therapy. And so I don't know, maybe that's for somebody here. I cannot believe I'm crying. I didn't even plan on I can't even believe that. Oh well, I'm human. So it is a way for to cope and to deal with life struggles that we all have. Let's see. Am I missing any question? I don't even. Oh my gosh, I can't. Y'all know Jasper too. I mean, he's literally been in my mascot for my business in pretty much every video that I have been in. He's always been there. So anyway, he was a great dog, and I rescued him, but really he rescued me. So he was just an amazing pet. But he's healthy now, and not in suffering and pain. So again, I have over 12 years of teaching. I'm just trying to go through any questions. I- was there any questions that I didn't cover? Let me just look and see. Thanks, Michelle. Really enjoyed your teachings. I joined a year ago. I was in the hospital recovering from COVID and joined. Oh my gosh, Linda. I have been trying to catch the live and love being able to replay anything I've missed. Oh, bless you, Linda. Jennifer, great question. I am a complete beginner. Would this still be okay to join your wreath? Okay, so that's a great question. So if you join the Wreath Making of the Month Club, you automatically get Wreath 101 course. That's basically where we want you to start is Wreath 101. So you get that course included. You also get all of our bow making challenges. So I've gotten a lot of emails and requests that you've missed our bow making masterclass that we did this last weekend. That's included. We've got that one included. We've got our spring one included, and we even have last fall included. So all of our bow making masterclasses are also included in our portal, and they don't count as our 300 videos that I said we have in archived in our portal. So that's an additional training. But I give that to you because I feel like those are like some fundamentals that you just really should learn. Like, let's go back through Wreath 101. Let's talk about the elements. Let's talk about if you want to set up a craft area. Let's talk about all the basic stuff, tools and things like that. And then also the bow making is included because that to me is something that you could look at the slow videos of and learn a little bit more of it. Courtney says, Julie's the best ever, worth every penny. Oh, thank you. How many projects are taught every month? So we do 5 to 8 every month, and most of them are trained by me. And occasionally we'll have in an additional designer that comes in to introduce you to other techniques and styles. Okay, so we do introduce other people as well, but 99% of the time it's me teaching the training. Let's see, I'll be joining tomorrow once I get paid. I love to learn. Well, we are welcoming you for sure. $27 open enrollment right now, correct? Coupon, is there a coupon? We do not offer a coupon, and let me tell you why. I feel like a coupon is something that you want to, if you're trying to, uh, get rid of product or something like that, and it's the off season, you offer a coupon. I am very solid in the price that I'm offering because I overserve and overgive. And if any of you took our bow making masterclass, you will know exactly what I mean. I want to make sure that I have answered every question that you have. So every month in the group, which I forgot to mention, is we also do a Q&A. So you literally can ask me any question, like any question on the design we went through, any question on how to sell, how to market, how to, I don't know, any how to hang a garland on your fireplace, whatever your question is, we go through all of that at the end of the month. Oh, the link. Thank you. I cannot believe I didn't even post the link. I got all choked up. LearnToWreath.com is the website. LearnToWreath.com, and it will direct you to where you can sign up. Remember, sign up is until night, tomorrow night, okay? And if you have any problems with that, just message me. But again, we want to really try to onboard all of the new members as efficiently as possible out of respect to the current members that are already in the group. I took your bow class. It was awesome. You sure do. Just look at the bow making class. Oh, well, thank you. I'm looking, any other questions? Hopefully I've answered them all. Yay, Mary just joined. Awesome. Let's see. I joined the group last opening. You have made such an impact on my life. Oh, well, thank you, Maureen. Thank you so much. If we join monthly, can we cancel anytime? You can cancel anytime. Do we give notice of your payment going through? So when you join, like say for example, you join today and it is August 26th. Okay, so if you join today, August 26th, next month, September 26th, you're going to be charged again. You won't necessarily get a notice that you're going to be charged, but you do get a receipt for every time you get charged. You do get a receipt. Again, cancel anytime. Let's say, for example, you join and you want to quit March 29th. March 1st. Okay, let's say you want to quit March 1st. Well, January, February, I'm like, what are the months? So February 26th is when your payment would have hit, right? But you still have access to all the training until March 26th. So even though you cancel March 1st, you'll still have most of the month in order to review the materials and stuff. So when you cancel, whenever you cancel, you have until the next time your card would have hit in order to access. But that's a great question. And again, yeah, cancel anytime. Thank you, Barbara. Setting up a vendor spot in a popular vendor location, would this help me with any ideas? Yes, it would. I always talk about how, well, if you're doing a vendor booth, this is the perfect craft for you to make because it literally can be made in 10, 20 minutes, right? So I'm always giving those tips, but you can ask me. Again, we have the Q&A at the end of the month that you can ask me or just post a question in the group. Bless you, Janella. Sally says, I've been in the group going on 2 years now. When I started, I had some basic knowledge and skills. Oh my gosh, it's a lot. And in this group with Julie's teaching style, I have learned so much more and it has helped my designs during the pandemic. Oh my gosh, so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sally. Bless you. Bless you. I'm looking for any other questions. Best therapy in the world. All right, I don't see any more. I've been a member since March 2020 and have a lifetime of information from Julie. So worth it. Oh, thank you. Have just joined and seen some of your video. Learned a lot. Awesome. Okay, so again, we're getting ready to wrap this video up. So tomorrow is the last day to join. We go a lot slower in our videos than what you see publicly on my website, southerncharmreads.com, and also that you see here on Facebook or if you're watching on YouTube. We do a lot more. It's a lot more in depth, a lot more training aspect of it. But I'm telling you, you can do this. Anybody can do this. If you have just a remote fire in your belly to craft or make something, you can do this. You can make things for your home. This holiday season is going to be over the top with your home designs. I'm showing you how I make for my own home and decorate my own home. We did a video last a year with the showing the inside of my decorated home. All of that was taught in the Wreath of the Month Club group, how I did all of it. So we have all of these videos that you can go through and learn, getting ready for the holiday season. And I know your home is going to be just as amazing, right? Just as amazing. You can make it anything that you want it to be. And I try to give you tips so that you can repurpose and reuse because that's a lot. I think I have never been the person who changes out decor every year. That's just not me. I don't know. I've never lived that way. And so I find that I like to stick to more traditional pieces that can be intermingled years. So I do try to teach little things like that so that you can repurpose and reuse instead of um, redoing the whole theme every year. I just joined now until midnight tomorrow before the group gets closed until spring. Yes. Yes. When are we going to open the group again? That's another good question. We won't open it until next year. Next year, okay, is the next opening. So this is the time if you're interested in any of the fall and Christmas and winter ideas. This is the time to join now. It it is this combined with the Success Circle group. So the difference between the Wreath of the Month Club group and the Success Circle group is Wreath of the Month Club is teaching the art of wreath making and floral design. I will answer your business questions, but the Success Circle group is just business, and that training is strictly business. So we went through some Instagram training this month, and then next month we're going to be working on Etsy because everybody needs to get their Etsy shop ready before fourth quarter. So we're going to be really concentrated on Etsy next month. But I have people coming in and educating the group, and we do weekly Q&As on that one. So Success Circle is strictly business to help you grow and scale your business, and then Wreath of the Month Club is strictly the art of wreath making and floral design. Hopefully that answers your question, Diana. Right. LearnToWreath.com. Go to LearnToWreath.com to join us in our Wreath of the Month Club group. And I'll continue to watch this video if you have any questions that I didn't answer. Again, thanks for joining me today. And I hope I answered your questions. Whether you join me or not, I still encourage you to start making for your home or making. I know a lot of people watch me, and no offense to that, but gosh, just try it for yourself. Try it for yourself, because I know you can do this. If you've got the desire enough to watch it, I know you can do this. So I encourage you just to try, just to try. We have a lot of free tutorials on our website, southerncharmreads.com. Again, we do those occasionally throughout the month. But if you're looking for more intensive training to really up your game and really understand the principles and elements of floral designing and wreath making, we do weekly, twice a week, we do videos in our Wreath of the Month Club group. Okay. All right, guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. And then I'll see you if you're in the Wreath of the Month Club group tonight, making our porch flower container. Okay. Bye.